know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hate.
Well, I tell you what, we have an absolutely perfect Midwestern afternoon for football, and EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
It's going to be a long day. 55 mark, guys, 55. Me and you all day, all day. Cut that team, cut that team. Check 55 to mine. Check 55.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Line number 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
36.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Joe Mixon on
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On first down, McFarland. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 27, Haskins. His throw incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target.
Chase Claypool, incomplete.
And it's third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
By Cameron Hayward.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run with McFarland. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Anthony McFarland, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
55, Mike, guys, 55. What we got? What we got? What we got?
17-0 our score after one.
The score, Steelers 17, Bengals nothing.
2nd and 11.
Not today, you are. Not today. Mike 55, Mike 55.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the
6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check Mike.
Here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
45 to Mike. 19 tight. 19 tight. You gonna see me and you're not me. 45, 45.
Burrow looking to pass. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Check 45 to Mike. Here we go. Hey, smash. Here we go. 45, 45, 47. Hey, check Mike 45.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
7 yards, the pick up there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
McFarland running out of the gun. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 26, check 26.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and goal at the Bengals' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Anthony McFarland with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Steelers 24, Bengals 7. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
45, 45. Mike, 45. All day, every day, any day. Check 45 to Mike. Go.
On second down, here's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the screen. 60 back. 55. Mike 55. Check back. Mike 55. Mike 55. We want this.
They'll go for it. Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on first down. McFarland. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ball carrier.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Anthony McFarland on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
The kick.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Steelers 31, Bengals 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Mike, 55.
Burrow will throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To the air again, Burrow. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 38-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
Bengals 10.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards on the game there. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And got his man complete. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
55, Mike, guys, 55. Hey, I'm coming. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Rip right. Switch. Hold, 64. Wait. That's it. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. He's free.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
The ball carrier.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Hey, pick your game up. Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. Rotate. Off. Check 13.
On play action, Haskins. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of
12 yards that time, at a Pittsburgh first.
Steelers.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Slam, slam, slam. Get him on. West. West, west. 55's my guy, 55.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Slam, slam.
Play action. Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
55. Right there in the middle. 50. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. I got him. Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. Dragon 60. It's our time.
Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Check 50. 51. Match box. Right. Watch the square. Check.
They go play action with Haskins. Completion here to Claypool. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
A gain of 16
It's a pickup of
yards.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. Under 10. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
48.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Hey, check mine. Watch it, divide. Watch the pass.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hey, watch the ball. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They go play action now. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. 10, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Steelers 48, Bengals 17. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
And through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 55, Bengals 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
45's the mark. 19 right. Turn. 45.
First down. Here's Burrow. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Bengals on 3rd down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Sets up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check 55 to mine. 18, right here. Check the out, check the out, check the out. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, 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 hey. Mike 55, Mike 55.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Right here, right here.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Kendall Fuller there.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Again, it's Burrow. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
55. Hurry, 70. Ring alert, ring alert. Mike, 55. Street, 55. Watch the rings, rings. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Trap 60. It's a party now.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
On 1st down, they'll start with McFarland.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Off the play fake. Haskins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, Doug. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Back 55, back 55.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
Mixon on the carry.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Bengals.
On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd and 2.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's checking.
Freeman again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
4 yards. First down, Steelers.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the shit.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
First down.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Check 43. Check safety. SOS.
On 1st down, it's Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 55. Mike 55. Check.
They run. Devontae Freeman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Sam Hubbard on the tackle.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.